Hello, I'm Cheryl Jacobs, and welcome to our Kids Party Characters podcast. Make sure you subscribe below. And today we're going to talk about why your child never has to hug grandma. The holidays are often filled with visits from relatives or your family doesn't see on a regular basis. For example, it's a great opportunity to create lasting memories. Others see these visits as obligations we simply tolerate and we try to get through. Whatever the relationship is between you and your extended family, one thing we rarely think about is how these visits affect the kids. When grandma walks through the door, she may expect a hug, but your child may not even know who she is, and we don't hug strangers, right? Then Aunt Sally's really cool gift to your child certainly deserves a kiss of appreciation, doesn't it? And when your child shies away from the hug or refuses a kiss, we often feel embarrassed that our child is being rude or unappreciative. But we shouldn't. And in fact, we should actively protect our children's right to choose and how they show affection to us, and not everyone else she encounters, even if it happens to be your favorite relative. The danger of forcing affection. Your first reaction may be that expecting your child to make an occasional show of affection towards a trusted relative is harmless, and in fact it teaches good manners and helps establish loving relationships. But stop and think for a moment, and it sends a message what this message is sending to your child. When an adult tells you that you have to give a hug or a kiss, you have to do it, even if you don't want to do it. And that's a dangerous message to install in our children who don't have the capability to always understand good touch versus bad touch. And when it's okay just to say no to what an adult or other person of authority is asking of you. Dr. Andrea Bastini Archibald is developed a psychiatrist with Girl Scouts, and she puts it like this: the lessons girls learn about when you're about to setting physical boundaries and expecting them to be respected last a lifetime, and they can influence how she feels about herself and her body as she gets older. Plus, sadly, we know that some adults prey on children, and teaching your daughter early on can help her understand her rights, know when lines are being crossed, and when for you to help. Dr. Jack Levine, an executive committee member on developmental and behavioral pediatrics at the American Academy of Pediatrics, agrees, noting that forced affection takes from that child to say in the decision on who they show affection to. This leads to the child believing his feelings and thoughts on the issue don't really matter. Dr. Levine agrees that the effect can last a lifetime. They feel that the external forces are more and equally important to their own feelings and who they should be kissing and hugging, and then later on in life, who they should be intimate with. Another consideration is how forced affection may influence your child's trust, if she's ever touched in a way that makes her feel uncomfortable. It's certainly not something we want to ever imagine, but it's an unfortunate reality. And if your child is made to feel uncomfortable by another's touch, why would you want to hesitate to tell her, wrongly assuming that mommy thinks it's okay for other adults to force a kiss or touch? How to handle those awkward situations. This is an issue a lot of people have never considered, so don't expect Grandma or Aunt Sally to embrace your child's rights to choose their comfort level of affection. Some relatives can be downright pushy, especially if you have that over-affectionate family. If you anticipate this might be an issue, talk to your child beforehand about what her rights are and what's comfortable with her. To keep your child from accessing this as rude or uncaring, she may want to make something for certain relatives beforehand, or simply practicing expressing gratitude and affection with words that come more naturally when the situation arises. If you see your child being put in an uncomfortable situation, whether you've talked about it beforehand or not, step in and support them with, don't feel like giving hugs right now, that's okay. Hopefully this will be subtle but yet effective message to an offending party. If they persist, kindly explain. We choose when and how to show affection with our family because it empowers the children to make their choices for themselves in the future. The bottom line is protecting your kids here is more important than your extended family's hurt feelings. Such feelings should be healed by your child's other kind gestures and words. If not, what can you do? Connect with us at Kids Party Characters. If you found today's post valuable, be sure to connect with Kids Party Characters Facebook, where we share daily best tips and strategies for raising happy and healthy children. As a supporter of Kids Party Characters, you may also have time to save 15% or receive a free party upgrade when you put down a party deposit in December. Whether your party is in the next month or next summer, simply put down your deposit now at Kids Party Characters, and when you're ready to book your party, you'll receive your choice of either a 15% discount or a free upgrade to the next party package. Again, I'm Cheryl Jacobs. Thank you for listening to our Kids Party Characters podcast, and please subscribe below.